of basketball left. What was the message just in the locker room after tonight's game?
Just come together, do the next right thing, put one foot in front of the other. This doesn't feel great, but there is a lot more basketball to be played this season, so just keep leaning into each other, have each other's back, and great leadership comes in times like this. So.
Was there ball pressure on the guards? It seemed to be pretty good tonight. Is that affecting particularly you and even getting shots off and getting to the rim in the second half?
I think, yeah, they had a ball pressure. They played aggressively. I think we could have taken better advantage of that, drawing some fouls. I think we did draw some fouls, but I think we could have played with more toughness for sure.
Bertie, what was tough about defending three-pointers for Iowa today?
I mean, they have a lot of people who can shoot. I think their best shooters got shots off. They shouldn't be able to do that. We talked a lot about personnel, so we should have done a better job of, getting out to shooters.
Do you think getting to that note, do you think getting Olsen kind of going in the first half, and then in the second half, her ability to, where you maybe focused on her a lot, obviously slowing her down or shutting her off, and then did that open things up for them from the three-point line?
I mean, yeah, it did open some stuff up for them. We weren't able to shut her down, which we should have. Yeah.
I think we talked about with Lucy, kind of when she gets going, and it's hard to stop her. And our game plan was to guard her really tough in the beginning, and hopefully she would miss a few, and her confidence would go down. And I think she just kind of saw it go in really early, and it makes it really hard to guard a player like that when she's really confident. So.
Lex, what can the leaders do on this team to get back to where you were a couple weeks ago, how you were playing a couple weeks ago?
I think getting in the gym and working. I think uplifting each other. This is a really low moment, and I think just coming together will really help us. And I think right now it kind of just feels like everyone's focused on themselves and what they're kind of doing wrong, when we just need to come together and find our rhythm and just play for each other again. And I think we've kind of gotten away from that in the last few games, and I just think if you do the work, it's going to show. So just keep getting in the gym and working, watch film with your coaches, figure out what areas that you can improve, and we'll watch team film and figure out what we can do as a team to get better. But yeah, I just think uplifting each other, getting in the gym and working should help us get back on the right track.
Anything else? Okay. Coach Williams will be in a minute. All right, we'll finish things up here with Nebraska coach Amy Williams. Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement and take questions.
Yeah, just a disappointing loss. I know that there's a lot of frustration from our team. We didn't play the way we need to on either side of the ball. I thought Iowa came in and made things really difficult for us. And then we knew that with a player like Lucy Olsen, you got to get off to a really good start and be kind of locked in on her. But if she sees the ball go through the basket early, she becomes really hard to guard, and she was really, really hard to guard today.
What are all the things that Lucy does that make her difficult to defend?
Yeah, I mean, she can put the ball on the floor, right hand, left hand, and create contact at the basket and get herself to the free throw line, get to the rim. She's got a great mid-range game, but today she went 4 for 7 from the three-point line on top of that. And I think, that ability to be kind of just the three-level scorer, pretty deceptive, is what's hard to guard.
Alexis described this as kind of a low moment and a lot of players taking individual responsibility, but she said that the team needs to come together. Where have you seen them respond in the past this season, and how are they going to try to do that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've seen great response out of our team in certain moments through this season, and in moments of adversity, like, the key injuries that we've seen happen when Natalie Potts went down early in the season, and finding a way to kind of rally around that, and when Allison Widener went down with season-ending injury, and our response after that. And so I think there's been some times where adversity has hit that we've found a way to try to bounce back and come together and lean on each other, and that response will be important here moving forward.
You guys went on a 3-game losing streak back in November, and obviously won 5 straight right after that, and were able to recover from that. Does that give you confidence how they sort of handled that against those type of teams, that they can do it again here this late in the season?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that. I just know, at this point in the season, it's just such a grind, and, every single game is hard. I mean, every single game in the Big Ten is hard. Every single game, in this league is hard. And then now we've got 2 on the road at Maryland and at Illinois. And so it's not going to be any easier, but I think this team has a lot of things in front of us still. And depending on what our response looks like, we'll determine how we bounce back.
He obviously gave you a nice punch off the bench, especially early when Iowa started the game on a 7-0 run. Maybe just speak to her game tonight.
Yeah, I think, we've been really trying to emphasize finding ways to get downhill and create offense and get paint touches from our perimeter position. And I thought she really took that to heart. I thought she did a great job of just, getting downhill today, getting herself to the free throw line, creating offense for herself and for others on our team. And that's been something we've been trying to emphasize. But I think, something that she just really took to heart. I think she's been wanting to produce more for our team, and so it's great to see her do that here today.
Just 17 attempted threes tonight. Do you feel like the offense, obviously you guys get to the line a lot, but do you feel like you've maybe moved a little bit away from the outside shot later this season, or just what has not worked from getting perimeter touches?
Yeah, I mean, I think teams are really trying to take that away from us hard. We were just a few games ago, I don't know if we still are, but we were leading the league in 3-point field goals made in games. And so I think people are coming in and really trying to take that away from us or make those looks a lot harder for us. And, we just need to stay aggressive and then have confidence and step up and knock some of those shots down.
Anything else for Coach Williams? Okay.